party, just pushing through that sort of barrier of light, heading down to a new level of the Abomination vaults. On your way down, you were able to hear a group of a large number of different voices speaking. Thanks to Ufrid and their being able to understand Aklo, you were able to realise that these voices, rather than conversing with one another or even conversing at all, seemed to just be like talking over one another. As you got to the bottom of the stairs, you realised that the source of these voices were from a gibbering mouther accompanied by two grufflets. You were able to defeat the three of them, despite lots of people getting gobbled up by the gibbering mouther this time. I think, was it only Kays that got eaten up previously? Whereas everybody got a turn more or less last time.
I got eaten up with Kays last
was
time.
it you and Kays last time, was it? Yeah. Yeah, I think everyone other than Ufrid maybe last week, or maybe Bunk avoided it as well. But yeah, there was lots of gobbling going on.
No.
Yeah, I set that one up, I guess. But yeah, you were able to defeat those creatures, and you began making your way around. There was a large sort of pit that had some sort of sulfur smells coming up of it. But you decided, for the time being, to head to the east and to keep to your plan of always following the sort of left side of all corridors, etc. Where you came into a room with two large pits in the centre and were attacked by some creatures that were sort of bouncing around the room. You were able to identify them as Gibtus Bounders. And concerningly, at one point, one of them was able to actually knock Kays back and over the edge of one of these pits. Kays luckily making a very well-timed reflex check to grab the ledge and prevent themselves being sent down into this sort of pit of water below, which you weren't able to see any creatures in, but you've been able to work out there are creatures down there. Winterberry in particular claiming that he seems to know exactly what the creatures are and what they are not, based on what he is now claiming himself to be. Yeah, you were able to end up killing off those two creatures. And you found a number of some hidden items in this sort of throne to the western side of this chamber. And yeah, as we ended the session, you had sort of dropped the Everlight crystal that Winterberry has down, where you were just able momentarily to see what looked to be like lizards or sea snakes or eels of some type sort of thrashing about in the water down below. And then just as you got that sort of the sort of vision on that, Ufrid was able to use his spell casting abilities to bring the Everlight crystal back up and into the hands of Winterberry. Which was where we left things last session. So I will give everybody a hero point, because I keep remembering to only do that when you need them. So there they are. Yeah. So yeah, as we sort of pick up post seeing that, and with the Everlight crystal coming back to Winterberry's hands, what do you want to do as a party?
Bloody good question.
Yeah, so I'm just reviewing hit points. Yeah, we're okay.
You could just currently do fire spells into the water to cook the eel snakes down there.
I mean, is that worthwhile?
Do we even need to
I think we just leave them be, right?
interact with them?
I can have a rest while you're doing it.
What is I'm gonna go around to here. What is this over here? Is it a torch?
Yeah, there is a sort of sconce over there, sort of attached to the wall. Yeah.
Can I just give it a bit of a once over? I just want to see if it looks like it's been lit any time recently.
Sure. Yeah. Make a secret perception check for me.
Sure.
No, there is no sign. There is, in fact, there's like a sconce there, but there's no sort of torch or anything inside. It doesn't even look like there's any kind of sort of fuel or anything that you could use.
Okay.
So
No
there's no
soot,
hint of
nothing.
it having been used for some time, and that you can even see there's actually some sort of spiders' webs and sort of dust settled into it. It certainly doesn't look like it's been lit in quite some time.
Cool. So I do pass this on to everyone else. I'm saying, look, this place hasn't been used in a long time.
Um, Am I saying that Uthrid, you found a secret compartment in that throne or something?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Yeah, it had in it
Stuff.
a talisman, I think, and something that someone else, an arrow that someone picked up.
Yeah, I think the arrow went to Bunk, possibly.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe. I certainly have some arrows.
It was a rope. It was a rope arrow.
Oh, it was a bolt. It was a bolt, wasn't it? But we agreed that we could use it in there.
It's an arrow.
Yeah.
Sam just misspoke and typed wrong when he labelled it a bolt. It's clearly an arrow.
Exactly.
I think we just have to carry on down this corridor, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Go left.
Go left.
That's right.
I know. I was getting out of the way. Who was leading?
I will.
I will follow closely behind, singing, "Go west."
I will look behind me to make sure everyone's behind, and then once everybody is behind, I'll attempt to open the door.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for one person.
I literally can't see a thing.
Have you tried opening your eyes?
So the door had been closed, and Cormac had no light source in that room.
Yeah, nice.
Can I just get from everybody? Actually, I'll just get a secret perception check from everyone.
I like the idea that they're rushing around in the corridor.
This that door I've been looking at the whole time. Special door.
Sorry, where is everyone?
We're in the
You're
corridor,
stood
mate.
next to me.
Yeah, everyone's right next to your token, Cormac.
Where?
I'm behind you now.
You're in a
Right, hang on,
corridor.
let me put a new token down for you.
You're in the middle of everyone. You are the sandwich.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's not happening. I'm just still in a black, like, it's the map, but just blacked.
Yeah,
Oh.
you might need to refresh because you're stood right next to everyone and there's light sources there, so you should be able to
Oh,
see.
okay. Alright, sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. Let's have a look. Wow. Okay.
I rolled really well, I think.
Some of you, more than one of you, rolled as best as you possibly can.
Wow.
You guys
It was-
really are paying attention tonight.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, as you're sort of making your way down this corridor, as you're sort of heading towards this door, Ufrid and Tunk, Ufrid and Orin, you both you overhear some voices as you're sort of heading down the corridor and sort of the party's sort of speaking amongst themselves. You both can pick up voices. Sounds like they're coming from the east through this sort of door you're headed through. Yeah, and like, I mean that's 2 crits. So I guess, yeah, you can, as you sort of gesture for everyone to quiet down, you two can actually hear there are 2 voices. You hear them sort of talking to one another. The first one's this really sort of like gruff, almost like a gravelly sort of voice, and you can hear it speaking. They're both just speaking in common. He says, "Oh, I don't get the hype. Rats, they're all sinew and gristle. There's barely any meat on them." And then there's in reply, there's this other voice. It's almost like in comparison, it's like this silky smooth voice, and just sort of comes back and replies, "That's because you're biting them all wrong, Clutch. You've got to savour them. Slowly dissolve with the saliva and let the marrow just seep out. That's where the flavour is. Savour 'em, scurrying sacks of panic. There's no time for savouring when they're kicking in your gullet. Oh, pin their little legs with your tongue and hold them and just let them marinate until they're tender inside the mouth. What do you think I am, some kind of gourmet chef? Next you'll be telling me to season them."
Sounds like MasterChef to me.
I'm trying to appeal to D&D players of a middle age and certain sex. Yeah.
So this kind of obviously this conversation. Do we recognise or do we get an idea the kind of size of this creature that might be talking by the volume that they're talking at, or?
Big enough to put a rat in its mouth.
There's, yeah, presumably. It's not like booming or shouting. This sounds like pretty standard conversation. Like if two members of your party were on the other side of the door having this conversation, this sort of pretty standard, sort of what you'd expect.
Okay.
So,
Could be anything.
so there's someone there.
But there is someone there.
So do we go in and talk to them, or do we go in and fight them? They're eating rats.
I mean, should we quietly open the door, see if we can get a judge on who they are?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yeah, I'll do that. I will try to quietly open the door. I'm assuming that's a check of some description, but I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, I'll. Excuse me. Get you to make a stealth check for me.
Yeah.
Before we do this, Sam, can I get rid of my second?
Yeah, you've got plenty of time between things. Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, sorry, I'm not sure that's supposed to be private or not, but it's not.
No, I asked for a public. I didn't ask for it to be secret, so you're fine. You're good.
Cool.
Yeah, nice. You sort of easily or sort of very softly sort of crack the door and push it open. You're able to do so nice and slowly, so it doesn't sort of squeak or let out too much noise. As you do, you can see into this room. There is a sort of large stone room. The sort of the few things that jump out to you immediately as you sort of crack through the door and begin looking. On the far side of the room, you can see two sort of small alcoves. Each of them, you can see there's like a metal hatch that's sort of sat back open from each of them, like leaning against the wall. And what you assume from this distance to be like some kind of passageway heading downwards or chute of some type. You can also just about make out there's on the south and north of the room there are there's some sort of what appear to be like racks of weaponry. The one on the south looks entirely empty, but the one on the north actually has a really quite sort of attractive and eye-catching. There's like a large, almost like a hatchet, like a hand axe made of like a dark crystal, almost like an obsidian. It looks like. You can't see any creatures in here at all.
I just look back to the rest of the party and give a sort of confused shrug, and then I'll take a step in.
Yeah.
The game is not immediately paused. Interesting.
Yeah, I will follow you straight in as well.
Yeah, and as you sort of step in, a bit more light comes in through. You can each see there's two doors, one to the north and one to the south. Otherwise, yeah, you've got those two hatches on the far side of the wall, two weapon racks, but no creatures, nothing that seems particularly out of place.
Can we still hear them?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to point to the leftmost door as we're looking at it, and sort of start heading over that way.
Yeah.
And when I get there, I will do another perception checky thing to listen in. This time more active in case that helps.
Oh, what, sort of lean up against the door?
Yeah, I'm purposely doing it. I'm not just like hearing it
Yeah. That's
because
cool,
it's
yeah.
loud enough to hear.
Make a secret perception check for me.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, there's the pause.
Told you, doors are evil.
Can I get each of the 5 of you to roll initiative for me?
No. Not unless you ask nicely.
Please?
Okay.
Did I roll a 1? I think I might have rolled a 1.
I can't say it's a secret roll, but if 2 members of the party rolled exceedingly well previously, you did as well as you could to not to do. Got what they get, yeah.
Fantastic.
What is that? Why is that not working? I need to do that. That's better. Nice. Yeah, so Bunk sort of heads up to the door, leans up against the door to listen in. And as Bunk sort of leans up his ear against the door and begins to listen, there is a swift piece of movement. The weapon rack just to the side of Bunk.
Ooh.
You suddenly see the wood almost sort of changes shape and immediately just throws out this sort of tentacle in Bunk's direction.
So when you asked me if I put my ear up to the door, that was a setup.
I wanted to be sure exactly what you meant before I punished you in any
Fuck.
way.
That's what I was doing, to be very clear. But fuck.
Yeah, so immediately you'll see this spin of motion as the weapon rack sort of throws a tentacle out towards Bunk. Bunk is actually able to step back away from that as it does so. And then immediately there is a second one comes in your direction. Which you sort of dodge away again, you sort of duck away from. And then the shape of the weapon rack changes, and it almost sort of takes a little bit of form, and you see the 2 of the wooden legs that are like holding it up. They sort of stretch out a little bit, and it raises up and stands up until the weapon rack is now standing about 3 or 4 foot taller than you are, Bunk. Winterberry, it is your turn.
Is this pseudopod the same as a mimic?
Pseudopod is just the name of the tentacle they have. These are mimics. Yeah, they're
Mimics,
absolutely.
yeah, cool. Yeah, cool.
You would recognise these.
Okay, I can just about see it, so I'm gonna move in the room.
Mm.
Is that the door that's moving?
The door, you can also see as this happens, yeah, the door also is beginning to sort of move. Hasn't really done much yet, but you can already see it sort of taking like a form and it's changing shape slightly.
Okay. Alright. In my head, it's just that door down here didn't seem right as well.
The one from last session.
Yeah. We did loads of stuff to that door as well. I am going to make an inflammation flask from my quick alchemy.
Yeah.
Pretty sure there's a button I can do it now, isn't there?
There should be.
Quick alchemy. Where have you gone?
You should have some more versatile vials of refilling.
Quick alchemy. Yes.
Excuse me.
That one. Craft and I need to click on that. Craft and attack.
Nice. Yeah, that's a hit. You can roll some damage, Mr. Winterberry. So yeah, throws the damage through, and then I've got a thing here for the effects, I believe. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, you sort of throw it out. You get the damage as it sort of hits, and then yeah, same as last time. So this now becomes weak. It's now got weakness 2 to acid, fire, and splashing damage for 3 rounds.
Yep. Now, in that same note, now I've made it all thing. Let's see if I've got any. Does it work when I go to make another one the same thing?
Yeah, it should do. Yeah.
I mean, will it take off my less to hit?
Oh, I see. Yes. I'm not
Shall I
sure.
roll it
If
and we'll see
doesn't,
what it rolls,
if
and
it
then-
doesn't, oh yeah, it's +1, I think, isn't it?
It'll be minus, wouldn't it? It'll be +5 instead of +. 9 or
Oh, you
+8.
mean the map part? Yes, yeah, that should be involved. Yeah, it should do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Just make sure I'm doing the right flask,
Yeah, all good.
because I want one that does fire damage now. I'm trying to remember if some of these other ones do fire as well. Where were you? I'm gonna throw bolt sunlight at it, 'cause I'm pretty sure that does fire damage.
That's vitality damage.
Oh. Does it not do fire damage as the splash?
No, vitality damage and vitality splash damage for Bolt of Sunlight. I don't think you've got any that do fire damage off the top of my head from your.
We've
formula.
played that wrong then when we fought the golem, because I'm pretty sure we did it as fire damage.
All the,
Oh, I think
all
it
of
was
the-
different then.
All the weaknesses and damages, etc., are all automated. So.
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna. Oh, it acid as well, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Cool, I'll do that one.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll do the acid one instead. 2 seconds. Ah, I see where I can do it. Cool. I could pick it myself. I will re-roll that
Yeah, that's fair.
with a hero point. Oh,
Ooh.
still a crit miss anyway, so there's no splash.
Yeah, even with the +10, that's a crit miss.
Okay, that's my go done.
Okay. Oh yeah, you took a move, didn't you? Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
It's a good move.
Cool. This one here. Yeah, the door sort of begins taking sort of shape and taking movement. And it then also, it's sort of, the door handle like elongates and whips out towards you, Bunk.
Ooh.
Ooh, for a critical hit.
Oh dear.
I will take a reaction when I get the chance.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is misbehaving. Oh, good grief, what's going on? Okay, it won't let me target. There we go.
So, Bunk gets the resistance there, which is 11 damage after resistance. And then you've got your move and attack haven't you, as well.
So, yeah, so I will step up. I think I can only step, so 5 feet. So I have to go that side, and then got it. Target it, and then strike.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, that'll hit. Some damage.
Big strikes.
That's not bad. That's quite good damage for me.
Nice, yeah. So it sort of reaches out, hits Bunk, which lets sort of Orin sort of steps in the way, takes a little bit of the damage, takes a counteractive swing back. As that sort of hand, like I say, sort of elongates and whips out towards you, Bunk. As it as it hits you, it. Oh, 1 second. I'm being summoned.
It's about to get eaten, isn't he?
Yup.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's probably about to tell us off for attacking it or something.
Probably. Yeah, they might be friendly.
I'm pretty sure they hit you first.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
I think we should check. Are these sea creatures?
It's worth asking. Winterberry, are they sea creatures?
They are distant relative to me. They were made from my fallen comrades
Oh.
from wood, which comes from trees.
Does it?
So they're kind of like, you know, when you have skeletons and undead and ghouls, they're like the Leffy versions of them.
Ah,
So you might get radiant damage from them being undead trees.
Yeah, I think you should argue at that with Sam. I think that's fair.
yes. I will say. Winterberry has assured us that they're actually undead.
Yeah, they're undead because they are undead trees.
Dread leshies.
Therefore,
Get bonus damage.
See, now we're in combat, I look at all those little red bars at the bottom of our character sheets. I think, or character icons. I think maybe should have healed a bit more. Maybe.
I'm good.
Oh, that's not too bad.
only mimics. They're not too bad, right?
They're not mimics, they're undead leshies.
They are.
I'm worried about the one back here coming behind us.
I was gonna say I've never encountered a mimic in Pathfinder before, so I don't actually know how difficult of a creature they are. But Sam did say he was going to TPK us.
Undead
So
leshies.
He did say he's going to TPK us. They are.
I threaten that every week. It's fine.
I argued that Orange should have had extra damage because they're undead leshies.
Not a bad argument actually, but
So-
yeah, I appreciate the attempt. And I see. The
I
logic.
would like to consider they are undead versions of myself. Killed from my brothers in arms and turned into furniture.
I'd probably say no mechanically, but I do like the attempt. So yeah, the handle sort of elongates out, strikes, whips out towards you, Bunk. Can I get as well from you a reflex save?
oh dear.
Absolutely. Yeah, easy.
Easy.
The fact that that's not a critical success upsets me.
It sort of whips out at you, sort of does some damage. You feel it sort of begins to like try to wrap around your arm as it does, but you're able to sort of pull back out the way. It then will whip out the same sort of that same pod towards your brother.
Yeah, that means the success. That means the DC is
Is that his
at
third?
minimum 22.
And then
Is that his third attack or second attack?
that was his second. This is his third.
Okay. Second attack missed by 3.
Yeah, that is a big miss.
Third one's worse. Yeah.
Ufred, it's your turn.
That's me. I don't really know how dangerous of a creature these kinds of things are, to be honest. I don't know a lot about them, so I think what I'm going to do is target one of them and do a recall knowledge check.
Okay.
if that's a thing I can do.
Yeah,
Basic.
that's a thing.
I would love to, but the basic action macro button is not working. It's done this for me before, hasn't it? I'm gonna reload.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming nothing popped up on your end when I clicked that.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, weren't you having problems for like sessions on end?
Yeah, and I kind of just didn't say anything about it for ages, and then I reloaded and it randomly just started working again. So it's just decided today it stopped working again. My staff spells have disappeared from my character sheet as well. So
I didn't even know you worked here.
wow,
That's
you
Phil.
think you're
Phil,
so?
why would you even
fucking
laugh? That
funny.
wasn't even. Like,
Easily
You just
amused.
think you're so funny. Oh no, still no basic action macros working. Shit. That's really annoying.
that's so weird. Like it works fine for me. Oh, weren't you having problems with like a? Weren't you having problems with an extension or something
Yeah,
on
one
your
second.
browser
Let me see.
previously? I feel like you had an ad blocker
Right.
that was fucking with something or something. Maybe.
I've turned off that extension. Let's try this again. It's just nonsense, this, isn't it? I've turned it off. All right. See if it actually loads Foundry. Stupid extensions. Oh, come on. I just want to recall knowledge. I want it to be tactical.
Maybe Uthrid's not quite good enough to do a recall knowledge, and it's trying to warn you against it.
Yeah, maybe.
No, actually, somewhere on Uthrid's screen, the macro thing has popped up.
Oh,
And,
fuck off.
Uthrid's going, oh, don't even know what's going on.
And he knows perfectly what the creature is.
He does indeed.
Right, again. Jake, join.
Give me caveman instructions.
Yeah. It's just sitting there on a grey screen. It's,
Do you use Chrome?
yeah.
Weird.
Back in 1 sec.
Yeah, all good.
Tell you what, to not bore everyone with this, I'll delay.
Well, that's helpful because the person who's next has just said, "I'll be right back."
Fuck.
So you've achieved nothing.
He delays as well.
We'll give you until the time Charlie returns to see if you can load in. Your mouse is moving.
Target. Oh boy.
Hey.
He's only gone and clicked some dice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
see,
that roll of 4.
other things have appeared now, like the initiative tracker and stuff. That's exciting.
What was it? Was it an ad blocker?
I've just disabled I've just paused ad block.
I wonder if it's worth. I don't know what your ad blocker. I don't know if you can just like whitelist my domain or something. Maybe.
I don't know. I've just paused it on Foundry so that it doesn't ever run on Foundry, and that seems fine.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time thinking about this, Ufrid.
Yeah.
But yeah, you sort of you have a think. You're familiar with mimics as a sort of a general concept and a sort of story, but you're not able to remember anything particularly about them that jumps out in the sort of
Oh well, that was
moment.
fucking worth it, wasn't it?
It wasn't even a crit fail; it was just a fail. Yeah.
Brilliant. I'm going to do some courageous antheming. I'm going to try and linger in composition it and fail. So it's just for one round,
Yeah.
and then I will spend my last action casting shield on my boy Bunk.
Nice.
Being able to cast shield on other people is really cool.
Yes, definitely. I've also, luckily, it doesn't change too much. I've also just remembered something really quite important I should have said, and I don't remember if I did make this clear. I've got a feeling I didn't. Orin, is your weapon in your hand?
I assume so. I managed to hit
Cool.
with it, so yes, I would say it is.
Maybe I forgot to mention this. No, it's not. When you
Oh.
when you hit this creature with your your Morning Star, your
Yep.
Morning Star became stuck to the creature entirely. And yeah, your weapon is now stuck to this sort of door-shaped mimic just alongside you.
That's not great.
Yeah, I think I forgot to mention that in the rush of everything else that was occurring.
Did.
Well, that's something for you to think about. Bunk, it's your turn.
Hello, yes, I've just returned. So cool. So, I'm going to. I'm actually taking the opportunity to run away.
Yeah, that's fine. For some
Oh,
reason,
but I
actually
shielded
Mark just
you.
grabbed, but I've got no idea why.
Does the pseudopod attack automatically grab?
If it does, then I won't run away.
No. It makes a reflex save, but you passed it. Maybe I may have
Yeah.
dragged it by mistake when I was looking at
I didn't know if it was a reflex save to avoid being like incapacitated or whatever.
It's to
It was.
avoid being grabbed, so yeah. I might have just got preemptively excited and put it
You
on
just got excited about it.
And I'll fling magic.
there. Nice, yeah. Let's get saved. That is a critical failure with a double damage. I'm assuming
Burn.
you are. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah, you let out that sort of burst of flame, and you see it hits the this weapons rack quite hard, and as you do it, it lets out this this sort of loud sort of scream. It sort of shouts out, goes, "Oh, that really hurt!" Kays, it is your turn.
Guess I'll just go in and attack it. Can I?
I can't stop you.
All right. I'll go here.
Sure.
And I'll do my thing.
The Kays special.
Huh? If it's gonna open, then I will.
What are you having a problem with?
The basic Atkins macro won't open. So
lovely. You either have to
Okay.
refresh, or you could just use the one that's on the HUD. There's like the little hand icon that says skills. Should have it in there as well.
Yeah, under deception on there.
Got it?
I don't think I can find it. Wait, sorry, what was it again?
On the HUD display, where you've got like it's got like all your weapons and shortcuts and stuff.
Yeah.
Just above your sword, there's a hand that says skills. No?
No.
I guess maybe if the the macro thing's not working. Maybe that hasn't.
Yeah, you might need to refresh the same as Jake then. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't use Chrome, do you?
No.
What are you using? Have interest?
Jeez.
Opera.
Oh, which I'm pretty sure is still just Chrome, isn't it? I think.
Yeah,
for
but
the version.
Opera. Is Opera Chrome now? Opera used to be completely.
Oh, is it? I might be wrong. I
Separate.
thought it was still. I thought it was still just another Chromium.
No,
I think it
Opera
is. It's not.
Opera predates Chrome. The original Opera browser predates Chrome, but I don't know whether it's become Chromium, whether it's
Oh
it's
yeah,
now
the
based on
current
Chromium.
the current edition
Yeah,
is
it
based
is,
on
yeah.
Chromium.
Yeah, because I've always had problems with Opera back in the day.
Oh really?
Yeah, I mean this is like again 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But I've always hated Opera. I didn't know it still existed.
Oh. That
I
was
think
a
isn't it
lot
like
bigger.
rebrand? It's like a gaming thing that they call that. And then it's the browser
oh,
for
no.
gamers.
That'll be.
I think so. I don't know.
You working now?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's working. There we go. Oh,
Great stuff.
little back.
Grab some panache.
I think something's gone wrong.
Of what? Because the result wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, refresh again.
I agree.
Oh no, that maybe it's not gone as wrong as you
Oh no,
thought.
it's all right. It's all fine. It's fine.
Nah, something's gone wrong.
That is a critical hit. You can take a critical damage.
Or just a little bit of damage, eh?
Flipping Nora.
Well, we've just set
Guys,
a new
what-
record.
Worth losing your sword over, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
And it's weak at the slashing.
Kaze dashes across the room, feints this weapons rack in one direction, then swings the dueling blade. And as you do, it's sort of the mimic screams out again. It goes I was and then the weapons rack drops down to the ground. Your sword is stuck to the rack as it drops down, and it takes the sword out of your hand. And it's sort of just stuck into this wooden weapons rack on the ground.
There goes my way.
Orin, it is your turn.
Would it be at all possible to try and grab my Morning Star back?
Yes, sir. You can make an athletics check for me.
Maybe not.
No.
Oh, grief. Okay.
You can try again.
I could try again. But I won't. Instead, I will. So it's what, 3 actions. I will grab my dagger.
Mhm.
So that's an interaction, I guess, to grab that.
Yeah.
And then I will attack it, I think, with the dagger. Which I do from that page. So I'll stick the dagger to it, probably.
Yeah, take some damage.
Oh,
Nice.
it's
Yeah,
max
you
damage.
pull out the dagger, stab the dagger straight into the stomach of this door, get some damage on it, and as you do it, it just sort of it's like a growl. And as you pull back, the dagger is just sort of stuck into this door.
Oh, shit. It's pretty much what I will say. That's it.
Winterbury.
It's the door. It probably can't move, so you don't stand next to it. I'm going to throw some flasks at it, and I'm going to throw a flask at it after telling Orin to move, and he just went.
Knowing he just won't, or indeed knowing that he can't.
No, he can't because it's not
Yeah.
his turn.
Yeah.
I gave you a warning.
Move! I'm going to throw flasks at it. I gave you a warning, but I'm guessing it's a door and might not be able to move as well.
I think he's a mimic. I reckon he can move.
No, it's a door.
Okay.
But it's open
quick
now, so is it
alchemy.
not ajar?
Nice.
Hey.
Oh no, I might hit Oren. Oh, what's going on? I rode the last one. I should have been too high a roll when my last one for it. Oh,
Doesn't
nice.
matter, apparently.
Nice some damage on you then, Oren.
Yeah, you can make a critical damage roll. Nice. Yeah. 12 damage from the mimic. Some splash damage on Oren.
Ouch.
I told you to move.
Yeah, but you shouted it the same time you threw the thing.
And as he's saying that, I'll throw another one.
Yeah, no, they're more than reasonable and fair.
I said move.
That one just hit Oren.
That one is a miss, so yeah, roll damage, it only does the splash damage.
He's not moving. I'm just gonna do a recall. I
Ow.
warned him to move, and he's not listening. A recall knowledge now instead, because Oren wants to stand next to it.
Let's have a look. So yeah, you are confident this is a mimic, clearly at this point. So mimics can they can occur naturally, or they also can be. The most common reason for their existence is through basically an attempt to. They're normally like an attempt to some kind of like animation spell that's gone wrong at some point. But over time, it's become sort of clear that once that's happened, the results of these failed animation spells, they actually are able to reproduce amongst themselves. So over time, as more and more have sort of naturally occurred through that process, they've also began sort of breeding and sort of reproducing like any other living creature. They can take the shape of any object they want, which is sort of roughly the same sort of size as they are. They are also known as being incredibly adhesive, as you may have noticed from some of the weapons your party have lost so far. Is there any particular information you would like?
After saying it can't move where it's the door, what's
what, sorry?
its movement like?
What's movement?
Because I just said it doesn't move because it's the door.
Mimics can move, but they are not pacey at all. They have a speed of 10 feet. So yeah, they can move, but when they tend to move, they still tend to keep in the shape of whatever it was they were mimicking, making them rather not particularly nimble.
It's a mimic. It does move, but very slowly, Oren. So just move 15 away. Actually, don't move 15 away because it'd be close to me. And that's my go, Dom. Sorry.
Cool. This particular mimic will hears you call out with Tiberi, and he calls out this sort of gruff voice. He says, "Who are you calling slow?" And he begins stumbling. The door sort of just wobbles its way. The sort of bottom of it, sort of one corner juts out, and then takes the weight as the other corner sort of juts out. It moves down towards you. As it gets close enough to you, it swings out again. That sort of the sort of knocker, the handle on the door, sort of stretches out and just throws itself out in your direction. For a hit. This is a conundrum, Orin.
It is a little bit. But
So,
But
yeah, 2 damage on Winterberry.
Yeah, Orin sort of leaps forward and manages to get his shield partly there. Oh god, am I going to hit it?
I think you've
It
only
does
got
feel like
arms,
karma
haven't
me
you?
saying it can't move, and it goes up to me and hits me.
No, fuck it. Orin's annoyed. So yeah, I will step closer to Winterberry
Yeah,
and then I'm going to punch it,
sure.
which I'm sure is a really, really bad idea.
Nice, yeah, it hits. Yeah, you can roll damage. Strong boy. Yeah, you sort of you step forward, block a bit of the damage on behalf of Winterberry, swing a right hand or left hand, I don't know, up to you, I suppose. Swing a punch at this mimic, and as you do, you get the hit and you hear it sort of and then you're struggling to pull your
That's not good.
pull your hand away, and yeah, it feels like your hand. Let's get an athletics check from you.
No. The critical failure. Do I put my other hand on it as well? As I'm trying to push off.
Yeah, you are sort of stuck to this this mimic, and you are grabbed mechanically. Then, with its third action, it then sort of turns around and whips that pseudopod in your direction. Which, yeah, despite having sort of grabbed and holding on to you, is still a critical miss. You're able to sort of dodge out the way of it still. Ufrid, there's a door holding on to a member of your party.
Yeah, sort of strikes me as a less than ideal situation if Winterberry's going to keep throwing bombs at it, but I'm going to go for a courageous anthem, because I think we could all do with a little bit of courage right now. And then I think I just need to cast some spells at this thing. So, Kazer's sliced the other one in half, is he? He's cut through it.
Yes, the other one.
In that case, can I cast telekinetic projectile, projecting half of its dead friend at him?
Sure.
That just feels like he was a door or a weapons rack, right? So there's got to be like a spear or a sword, partially mimicified on that.
It was empty other than that sort of onyx-looking, obsidian-looking hatchet.
There you go. I'll throw that bit of it at him then.
Sure.
What type of damage would you like me to pick?
I'll give you your choice of bludgeoning or piercing.
I'm gonna go piercing, just for a laugh. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay.
Much better.
Nice. Yeah, roll some damage.
Well, it's a pretty crap roll, but
Nice. Yeah. You telekinetically use that hatchet, pull it across the room, and you see it just sort of hit against this sort of walking door, and it just sort of sticks into it. And again, he sort of growls out as you do it. He's like, ah! Bunk.
Did he take the persistent poison damage or whatever I've got on him?
There's no persistent damage from inflammation flask.
the acid flask didn't actually hit.
Oh, is it
remember?
just... Oh.
Yeah, inflammation flask doesn't have any.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's point vulnerability.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh, you would have thought that 17 would have been good enough, wouldn't you? But there you go. Flame magic, then.
Cool. Let's get effects from here. Success. You'll take half.
Yeah. Which apparently is still 8, so it's not bad.
plus a bit more thanks to Winterberry's inflammation flask, making it weak. So yeah, 10 damage goes through from that.
Nice. Cool.
Kays, your sword is stuck to a weapons rack on the floor.
That's not very good.
No.
What happens if I punch one of them?
I did.
Did you get stuck to it?
Maybe.
Wow. Luckily, I have 2 other weapons.
Mhm.
So,
Aren't you really, really specialised to work only well with one of your weapons?
kind of.
Nice.
Kind of. I mean, it's literally a weapon that's given to you by your subclass. But yeah.
Yeah, but I got like everything. I got this now. I'll feint it.
That's already a move and an interact.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Okay, never mind then. Oh.
Yeah, you become off guard until the end
Oh
of the
dear.
next turn.
Oh, great.
Orin, one of your
Right.
fists is stuck to this door.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to try and pull myself free.
Hit it with the
Yeah.
other one.
Thank you. Still a failure. And okay, I will look around for something. Doesn't really matter what, but something I could hit it with, like maybe a bit of that broken door that it was stood in front of.
From where you are, stuck to it
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, that's absolutely no problem.
Did
at
he
all.
grab a dagger out of my hand?
I don't need to do that. I will use telekinetic projectile
I forgot you have that now. Yeah, okay.
to
Yeah,
grab
boy.
a bit of that and try and smack it with it.
Nice. Okay, sneaky.
I
I was
will
thinking
go
you were really
with.
testing my sort of how generous I could
Yeah.
be. Like, yeah, I'll just reach 10 feet.
Indeed, I've got very long arms, and it's a normal attack. So, oh, but I'm obviously not very good at it. Do I want to? Yeah, I do. I don't want to fail that the first time, so I'm going to hero point that.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice. That's better. You can roll some damage.
Oh, that is a hit. I can't actually. Oh, it's up back on
It's
the
on
top
the,
of
it
it.
stays on the spell card for spells.
There is one
yeah.
there. So roll some damage. Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, you sort of telekinetically pick up a piece of wood from that sort of broken door that was behind where the mimic was stood, fling it across towards this one, and as it hits him, you hear this ah, and then he sort of drops down to the ground, pulling you down with it. You sort of get pulled down to the ground as you are sort of attached to him. You have defeated these mimics. So we'll drop you out of initiative. Let's give you some rewards.
2 whole rounds.
60 experience points for your.
Lovely.
And yeah, Orin, you are still stuck to this door currently.
I'm gonna try and strut and try and pull myself free, and probably make it worse in the process.
And I grab the other side of the door and like pull the other way to try and help him pull out.
Yeah, you can. You grab the door, and as soon as you do,
Would that be assistance?
your assistance isn't going to help. As soon as you grab the door, you are also now stuck to it. You grab hold of it, sort of pull it, and sort of get some sort of pull on it, and sort of lever it away from Orin to help him, and you immediately find yourself, both your hands stuck to it.
Is it sticky?
Yeah, it is.
Or-
It is sort of. You can almost feel it. It's almost like it's like coated in this sort of translucent. You can't even see it very well, but like adhesive of some type. If I can get that athletics check from you, Orin.
Oh. No.
Okay, you have 2 members of your party stuck to door currently.
I was only trying to help.
Help?
What if we get? Oh,
No.
I've got a water flask in my pocket. If you want to throw it at it, it makes things unsticky.
I'll do that.
Grab the water flask out of Winterbury's hand, out of Winterbury's pockets. Yeah. Pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
yeah.
how would it work? Being a quick one.
Oh, is this one of the quick? You haven't actually got one spare at the moment.
No. I have to quick make it.
You've got no hands to make it with currently, Winterbury.
Oh no. Okay,
I can't do that then.
I'll grab my brother and try and pull him off.
Go on,
Can I try and pull the other direction? Is it?
I will try to.
Can I like? Can I go the other direction at the time?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So you want to just like use your strength to just sort of try and try and get Orin free. Yeah.
Try and relieve him.
Yeah. Yes. Precisely that. Yeah. If you just make an athletics check for me.
Oh, this is not my strong suit. That I am not good at that.
Nice. Yeah. You grab hold of Orin and you sort of put your arms around his waist, ready to sort of you sort of lean back, put all your strength into it, and the both of you tumble backwards as Orin breaks free from the door.
With a fight.
At the same time, Winterbury, you notice the adhesive fading in its sort of strength, and you are also free.
I am feeling very strong.
That was. Thank you, Tunk.
That's okay. I'm so strong. I even freed Winterbury as well.
In fact, yeah, you did it so hard it seems to have dislodged all those weapons, which all clatter down to the ground. The ones that are stuck in the door.
Oh, that was horrible.
I am a god among men. Gnomes.
If it hadn't died, then we'd have been in real trouble. Pick up my.
But if we ever meet them again, I have some ideas if your weapons get stuck in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are these weapons?
They were my mark
yeah,
and
yeah.
the my dagger.
Oh, right. Sorry,
And
not
the,
the. Cause
Yeah.
isn't one of these full of weapons as well?
So one
This
of them
one
was
up
a
here.
weapon rack. It was empty, other than that
That's
one,
empty.
that sort of obsidian-looking hatchet, which also after Ufrid using it telekinetically, also now has sort of changed its shape and colour a little bit. It looks just like a piece of torn off flesh. Looks like it was not real. For his
Shame.
amazing show of strength, I am going to give a hero point to Bunk.
I don't think that's the this bottom rack, is that one? Is that full of stuff as well, or is that empty? I
Looks
can't remember.
empty from the distance, but you can go closer and check if you want, Charlie.
I will do that, but very slowly.
You step forward. There is no weapons you can see on it at all. No.
Cool.
Oh, that was absolutely horrible. Tunk is still trying to sort of wiping off bits of stuff that's still stuck to him.
What are these?
So yeah, there are two on the far end. There's these two sort of alcoves. Each of them has got a metal hatch which is sort of opened up and leaning against the wall. And as you sort of come a bit closer and look down, you can see there's ladders inside each of these alcoves leading downwards. There's no light down there, but you sort of, as you look down, you can sort of put some of your own light sources down there, and you can just see the sort of ladders seem to go down, and there seems to be a pool of water at the bottom.
That's probably worth avoiding.
I don't really
before we leave here, can we just like inspect these mimics a little bit? Just where you said them breeding. Could I check if like we met them again and I threw one of my water flasks at them, would it counteract their adhesiveness on them to make them not sticky?
Let me. If I get you to make a. I'll get you to make a crafting check for me.
Recall knowledge, crafting check.
Just to use your knowledge in this area. You sort of take a look at time. You sort of the adhesive on both of the ones here seems to have lessened, but you literally got hands on with it. You feel like it would certainly, if there was some way to just negate it outright, it would take more than just water. This was extremely strong. Yourself and then Orin spent multiple actions trying to free himself and his weaponry from it, and didn't get much luck at all. It seemed extremely adhesive.
I'm pretty sure since Orin got that slick rune on his armor, which is supposed to make it easier to escape stuff, I've been stuck to things, I've been swallowed by things, and I've been grabbed by things. I think maybe it doesn't work properly.
Just giving you chances to use it.
Those things were horrible.
Yeah, inside that room to the north, there's it looks like it was some kind of storage room. There's a sort of line of wooden shelves, almost like a sort of cabinet. There's lots of like smashed bottles. Looks like this used to be some kind of storage for some kind of supplies. But there are two bottles amongst them that still seem to be intact.
Oh.
Which I'll just add these straight into your party stash. So there is excuse me, a sea touch elixir and a bottled air.
I wonder if they used to go use this sort of stuff to go down into the water and fight with the not sea creatures.
Yeah. Can I have those two bottles just so I can, like, maybe learn them and sort of thing?
Yeah.
And study.
Well, you don't need that sea touch elixir because you're already a sea creature, right? You told us you have a great swim already.
I know, but like I might be able to make these guys have a better.
Yeah, give it to others.
Yeah. I mean that's fine by me.
Not my own personal use.
Wow, a limitless supply of fresh air. That's cool. Well, we'll grab those.
Is that bottled air a magic item, not an elixir?
It's not, no. It's a very, very valuable magic item.
Very cool magic item. It would help with the facade of me being a sea creature of just staying underwater for hours on end.
In fact, genuinely, it might be the most expensive thing in your party.
Oh, really? Oh, 320 gold. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. It is a high-level magical item.
Item 7.
It is now in Winterberry's possession. See if he can replicate it into potion form.
Yeah.
Where can I pick them up?
They're in the party stash.
Ah.
Hmm.
So if you find the left-hand rule, you go down that ladder, right?
That's an interesting question. But down is
No,
down
we
is
don't
left.
go down a
Down
level,
is-
do we?
down
So we
is
go
down.
through this door next.
Yeah.
Down is not left. Left is left.
Oh, I thought you just reached.
That is down.
I thought you just reached this corner and then just step forward and just fall down. No.
This door's left. Down is not left.
Are we ready to continue?
I'm good, but if you need a rest, I know you're not looking 100%.
I'm fine.
Then open the door.
In fact, yeah. So yeah, Tunk sort of turns around and just sort of Winterberry and just snaps "I'm fine" and then turns back and then just pushes the door open. Steps in.
How's it look? I'm fine.
You coming?
Oh, yeah.
I'm always at the back of the party. I hardly ever jump in the front. You know me, I am the tank of the rear.
Ooh. Corridor.
Yeah, there's a corridor. As you sort of step in here, you can sort of see down. There's another door to the west, and down to the east, you can see there's a load of what look to be fungus growing in the corner of this corridor.
Ooh.
And it looks like the corridor.
I also know a lot about fungus.
South. As you step round it, you get a bit clearer. You can see there's a what looks to be like a very nice padded sofa, or once would have been, but it is also covered with this fungus and mouldy growth, like white fungus.
Yeah. Brother, you're finally learning.
Just from here.
Mhm.
I wonder if it's worth a recall knowledge. Ooh.
I am the master of the fungus.
Yeah.
If you want someone to know about fungus, I am your
I'll
man.
I'll step back and say I think there's some more of your relatives over there.
Can I get a secret nature check from you, Winterberry?
Do I get advantage where I'm a master of fungus?
No. Just
How do I do it secret when it's on the thing?
Hold control when you click it. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you take a look. You recognise quite quick. This is a type of fungus which is it's kind of known as fungal rot. It's extremely contagious and is a very very fast acting disease.
I
Exposure
push
to it-
Ufrid back straight away.
exposure to it in a sort of room or in an airspace for any more than about 60 seconds will lead to infection.
I repeat that and I tackle Ufrid out of the room, being the man that
Infection?
always gets disease.
Oh boy!
I will look at it. I won't care about anywhere, but like our disease-ridden bard, I will like rugby tackle him out the room, saying it's extremely contagious.
Should somebody
And
maybe?
as
Go on.
additionally, your knowledge of this, especially being an expert in sort of natural growth like this, this particular infection does lead to death or can do. It is one of the potential stages of this disease.
Is this one you got to breathe in?
Yes.
I will pull out the bottled air and say, whoever wants to study this room, if you put the bottle over you, if you might be able to do it. Would that work? Being expert on it.
I can't tell you if it'd work or not. I can let you try and find out.
I will not find out.
Well, I think breathing with it and maybe
Has everyone left the room after saying it's going to be contagious?
we're all kind of in this corridor. I think.
Yeah, I'll try to leave if I can get through.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, anyone
There's
that wants to say they've
door.
walked out, that's fine. Yeah.
Give us the bottle there.
Yeah, can I pass the bottle to Orin after saying it's so I'll tell it to Orin and I'll say this bottle there so you won't have to breathe it in.
Okay. So
And
once
I
I've
will
got the bottle
send
there,
my guinea pig, Orin, out there.
Yeah.
so yeah. So if he's
As
given
long
us
as
the
you can
bottle
hold your
there,
breath,
I will
essentially, yeah.
activate it.
Mhm.
So I'm just breathing in from it, and then I'm going to walk into there.
There's another door heading south.
To there.
Does that work?
As you open that door,
Uh,
go on.
Well, that's it. I was just going to step into there and then look around the room.
Yeah, so it's like a small, almost like a sort of sitting room. There's actually there is a fireplace here which is lit and sort of gently, pleasantly sort of crackling. There's a lot of
Coming from it.
sorry.
Is there warmth coming from the fireplace?
Yeah, absolutely. You can see there's a large almost like a divan pushed up in the sort of northwest corner of the room, pushed up against a door. And then there are several like stakes or pitons, I guess, like pounded into the gaps between the stone door and the frame to sort of seal it shut. It seems as well. There is also another door to the south and a second door on that western wall as well.
Is there any way of telling whether the air here is okay? I guess there probably isn't, other than being quite a long way away from the mushrooms.
Yeah, you can make
Just quickly look around. Any sign of mushrooms? Yeah,
there's no growths you can see in here at all.
Okay. Through the bottle again. I'll come back. And I will tell the rest of the party about the room down there and the door that someone's blocked, and the other two doors, and that there's a fireplace with fire. I should have looked at the fireplace more closely.
It's pretty simple fireplace. There's no kind of markings or anything. Pretty simple, just like standard stone fireplace.
Yeah, it's whether it was magical fire. Yeah, was it just a normal fire? Whether it was magical
it looked
fire?
like natural fire, yeah.
I think if you hold your breath and just move around, we could probably all get into that room down there. But is it worth it?
Is there anything in the room?
There's a door that's been blocked by an old bed, and a couple of other doors. Other than that, this fireplace, and that's it. So yes, but
Can we move the bed to unblock the door?
We could, but surely they've blocked it for a reason. So maybe we should think about that.
Could be something fun in there.
Could be. But do we go that way? Because that is following the rule of left. See what's behind this door first.
Boss, do we continue the way of left and hold our breaths?
Well, I think it's not done
As I look at Bunk.
yet. So
hold our breaths. I will take back the bottled air from Orin and use that to go around the corner.
Yeah.
And I'll hold my breath and I'll go around.
It ain't told your breath you got the bottle there.
I've got the bottle there.
That being kind of the point. I'll take a breath and then
Yeah, you're just sort of passing this bottle between each other. I
pour
assume.
into there. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think we. I mean, just holding breath, and because it's only.
Yeah,
That doesn't
Only
seem
got
like
20,
60 seconds walk.
Yeah, if someone's moving swiftly through the room, they're probably okay. Unless they start
Yeah.
making lots of
Yeah,
dodge rolls.
anyway, it's only about 40 feet, so
That's 6
That's
seconds.
a 1 turn, so that's a 6-second span.
Yeah.
yeah. So I reckon we can.
I hope we can breathe in here. I'm going to walk a bit further away from the mold.
Uthrid?
Well, I got told I wasn't
Oh,
allowed
Ifrit.
in.
I
I got told to stay away.
Hold your breath. Hold your breath.
Yeah, but
Oh
then
wait
we
there.
can't
We might
talk.
want to watch Uthrid come in because he likes having diseases. Does Uthrid hold his breath?
Oh, we'll find out in a minute. And then shut the door to.
And I medical check Uthrid to see if he's dying and caught any new diseases.
You can make a medicine check.
My medicine is crafting.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I will check Uthrid to see if he's got any new diseases. Do you want it as a secret one?
No, that's fine.
Is Uthrid disease ridden?
He
I've given him a
seems-
proper once go over.
He seems about as healthy as you've ever seen him.
He's alright, guys. He's alright.
That is not what Sam said.
So, to take a look at this. Is it magical?
The fireplace.
Yeah.
No. You sort of. Excuse me. Looks like a pretty normal. A pretty normal fireplace. There's a sort of natural fire crackling it. And then as you do step forward, you have a bit of a close look. You actually notice you can see the flames, the sort of smoke coming from it, the crackling sound. There's no wood or no fire, no fuel in there at all.
Yeah.
It appears, there is some kind of magical fire in this fireplace. No source of fuel, so looks like it could probably burn as long as it is left.
Weirdly, that's actually reassuring. I think it would be weirder if it was a normal fire and someone had laid it.
Maybe they got the fire here to kill any spores that might escape that room so they can chill out in here.
So the rule of left says this door down the bottom?
Yeah, it does.
Has anyone checked the fireplace apart from Oren?
If anybody else wants to check in particular, you can make a secret perception check.
Just saying that he's probably not the best at looking for things.
Based on what? You're just being mean at this point.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, looks like a magical fireplace, but nothing else sort of jumps out at you particularly about it.
I'll just nod my head at Oren.
Okay, I will open the door. Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
God.
this room you can see there's
Wow.
there's a number of like overturned and sort of knocked over like tables and benches, like wooden benches and furniture, all sort of scattered around the sort of the edges and the room itself. And there's quite a lot of like bones just sort of like dotted around, interspersed like between the sort of the remains of the furniture. You can also see sort of around the sort of outer edges of the on the walls themselves. There's like preserved monster heads, sort of almost like hunting trophies of all different sort of types of monsters. A couple of silver plaques underneath each of them, which seem to have names for looks like they have like names of the monster that the head once belonged to.
Check to see if there's any mimics before you run in there, Oren.
You can see
can't
Check more
see.
mimics.
there are two doors on the west side of the room, and as you step in, you can also now see there is a glowing circle of runes in
Ooh.
alcove to the east of the room.
That looks like the teleport circle. I would say. You haven't mentioned the stuff lying on the floor. You mentioned the sort of broken tables and stuff, but it also looks to me like there's lots of skeletons.
Yeah, did I not mention loads of bones?
Oh, maybe you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are lots of bones and not even body parts. Like there are just bones all over the place. Looks like if there was ever flesh on them, it's long decayed. If I get, can I just get from everybody a nature check?
Ooh.
I am nature.
Sure.
So am I.
Creatures. Oh, well,
Hey, I'm not, but that's still not a bad roll.
No, it's not.
I am 30.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, nature check from you, Ufrid. I suppose with 2 crit successes, it's pretty hard to make this much better. But
Don't count me out.
yeah, between the members of your party, just having a very quick look around, just at the sort of these the various monster heads that are attached to the wall, the ones that are here, you managed to pick out a few of these actually. You recognise one of them as the head of a manticore.
Ooh.
Wow.
Another is quite impressive and rare. But one of these actually has like 3 heads on one plaque, which you're able to recognise as the heads of a chimera.
Is that a goat, a tiger, and a dragon?
That is correct. Another one, horrid-looking thing, which you recognise is the head of a basilisk. Creature which is well known in quite an impressive kill or to have hunted. These are creatures that can turn you to stone and petrify you permanently. There's also a few more. There's a couple of other sort of ones that are around. Look a bit more normal. Like there's one that just looks to be a natural bear, and there's one that you recognise as the head of a Morlock.
Oh.
That's less impressive. Should have led with that one.
Yeah, that one is not so impressive.
I hope the Murloc's in between, like the Chimera and the bat. Then there's just like a Murloc in between them.
Can I get oh, actually, tell you what, also I will get. Can I get a secret perception check from everybody as well?
Will never know. Because you're Richard Whitting and the delegator, she'll never know that he was living either. You know, like she will never know, will she? Really? Yeah.
Wow. Lots of 20s happening tonight in your party. I actually haven't said that. There's been quite a few ones in here as well. But yeah, you guys are rolling extremes of the scale. Yeah, as you're sort of stepping in, looking around, you're sort of looking at those different plaques with the monsters' heads.
I said, "Oh, this is my mum was like unhappy."
Winterbury and Orin, you both spot it before anybody else in the party does. You as you're sort of stepping around, Orin, you're sort of stepping down. You're sort of having a look up at some of these sort of heads on the plaques. You actually feel a little bit of movement just past your ankle. You look down. You see it at the same time as Winterbury does. A number of the bones on the floor are moving.
Oh, bloody things!
What I'm gonna do is I will get if I get everybody to roll for initiative for me. Considering you both did so well, Winterberry and Orin, you can both have a +3 bonus to initiative rolls.
I don't know if we.
There's a modifier you can add a +3 to it.
If not, I can do it manually. I don't know
If I roll.
I've done it manually because I
do it. If I do it from here.
I have an amazing initiative. Oh, I'm really good tonight.
Ed's dad and Louis' dad. Basically said that they're getting too harsh to hand over.
Yeah, I managed to add my +3. So.
Nice.
Yeah, feet. And said I took
nice. Yeah. So
you guys discuss things that are going on in the room. Lunches. The key children, just completely ignoring what you guys had said. That sort of thing. Like the way she speaks to you guys, her behaviour.
Yeah. So Winterberry, you react the fastest. You sort of spot these bones. So a load of the bones seem to be moving. They all seem to be moving in the same direction, almost as if they're all sort of like headed to this same sort of area. They're sort of dotted all around the room, but wherever they are, whatever corner they're all in, they're all sort of headed towards the centre of the room there. It is your top of initiative.
Can I target it?
But professionally, she shouldn't be.
What, just like general area?
She might be, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a creature there to target. So it depends what you're doing. If you've got like a spell that requires a creature, you couldn't do that, but you could...
I'm throwing a flask at it and the flask will then go on the bones.
Yeah, that can be done.
So then even if it's on a spot around here, it won't hit anyone with a splash if I get it in the right spot.
If it forces you to require a target Ufrid, and I won't apply damage, don't worry, Jake. You're just handily in the right place.
Cool. Hopefully when it comes up and it will have a weakness to slashing and fire and acid and everything. Oh, it's got a -2 here. Why is that
range? Because you're so far away from it.
Yeah.
No. Can I move forward first then?
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah.
You've got to be within 10 feet for it to not get the -2.
Yeah, you've got 10-foot increments on that. Yeah.
Oh, shall I go there then? So I am 10 foot, even though I'm stood next to.
Yeah, it's fine. That seems fine.
Oh, it says I've got no versatile files now. I think I used 2 up by having to cancel what I was doing.
Okay. Shit. Okay. That's actually slightly problematic for me to fix. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
She was made her two opinions to me, but then never said that. Like,
I think if I do it this way, it will work. Yeah, there you go. You should have 6 of them now.
I was there at lunch today, and there was a bit of shouting, and I just.
Target Ufrid. I just like to target Ufrid as well.
Yeah, feels good, doesn't it?
Which, but I don't fluff on me. I genuinely believe that she doesn't.
19.
That's fine.
All
Just have to
right.
follow
Yeah. So you're just sort of throwing it in that sort of general area where they were.
Yeah, in a general action. So
Yeah. We'll yeah. So you throw it over. Like I said, there's no creature there, so I'm not going to do any damage. But
Yeah.
the splash effect takes place in terms of the effect of it if anything happens to be there, form there, etc. Which I think that was your kind of intent. You said, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, they don't tell
And
me
then can I do a recall knowledge as my third action?
why.
What against?
Have I been told about anything about bones forming into anything?
Sure.
We've seen it happen before.
Yeah, you have seen it a bit before, I guess. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, make a as you've got nothing to. Yeah, make a recall knowledge for me. You don't have to target anything, and I can work out from there.
Yeah.
Based on the result. Let's see. You got. Yeah, you sort of. You have a look. You guys have. Yeah, you're right. You have seen bones reform into shapes and stuff before, but you've only just spotted this. You react quite quick, but it's too soon for you to really work too much out, or even see if it is, even if it's like the same kind of effects or creatures you've seen previously. But yeah, that is unfortunately a failure. That result.
Hopefully, people just suddenly saw me throwing flask into an area, which would hopefully then catch all their eyes towards it as well, of where it's forming on.
Well, yeah, totally. And if that doesn't catch their attention, this will, as the bones all begin forming up and take the form of a gigantic skeletal
That's not small.
warrior. gladiator.
Oh shit!
We're all quite injured as well.
Oh.
This is fine,
Oh, I know
mate.
this conversation happened that we had.
Yeah, begin they begin sort of like forming up and start taking, and all of a sudden, as you see Winterberry throw the flask. I have applied your effect, by the way, and I've even applied a little bit of splash damage. Yeah, you sort of turn around as you see the berries fly past you as he throws that sort of alchemical flask. And as you turn around just in time, because you're not even sure what's going on here, Ufrid. You didn't feel anything moving or forming, and you turn to see this gigantic bone skeleton warrior forming behind you. It's not even made, or it's made of bones, but it's not natural. Like, it's almost like there are multiple skulls in places of bones, like forming up the shape of it. And as it begins sort of coming together and standing and taking this form, yeah, it will take its first two actions, sort of forming and standing up, and then as its last action, as you turn around in its direction, Ufrid, it swings a massive claw at you.
What? But I'm so cute.
Yeah.
I was trying to ruffle your hair. I will attempt to
Yes, I remember.
aid Uthrid there.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did to deserve that.
Yeah, so 12 damage after that reduction. You have the rest of your reaction.
I will. I definitely wish to take this. Oh, that's so annoying. Nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, you've got hero points at these.
No.
Cool. In that case, it's your turn.
So Tunk just sort of starts looking at the bones and then kind of follows it up as this thing grows. How tall did you say it was?
Well, as they've all finished forming now behind Ufrid, it's probably standing about 12 feet in height.
In not 4 times Tunk's height.
Yes.
And he kind of looks up at it and he doesn't take a step back, kind of just steadies himself and just shouts, realizing that everyone is a bit wounded. He just shouts out asking for Lathander's help, and I will cast a 3-action heal.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there we go. Do, do, do.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah, heal is good.
Oh, right. So then place a foot emanation, I assume is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I click that, and that's basically everyone, isn't it? It doesn't really matter where I actually do it. But
An emanation comes from you.
oh, in that case, yeah, it just happens. So I'll just click it. Right. I am to both. Include self. Include neutral. Yup. Target.
Ooh. Would heal do damage to undead?
That's what I'm hoping. And then I
in the
roll
thing.
damage.
Yeah. Roll
Healing?
damage, yeah.
Well, it says save DC 20 basic fortitude
Yeah,
save.
if
I
you,
think
yeah,
you get.
roll the damage first, and then it should apply like a
Okay.
roll for everyone that's part of it. Then
The damage is not that impressive to me, but still. Ooh, can I add? No, that's just an option if I wanted to add damage to it. Right. Base damage. Do.
He's 5.8, something.
Okay, that doesn't feel quite as impressive.
You got me to full health.
so yeah, those of you you don't have to roll because you want to take the healing. So all of you could just take the heal. This creature, however, will have to make a roll.
Do we just click on the crown or something?
Should just be a button that says heal.
Click on the little question mark, maybe, or the.
Yeah, I'm healed.
No, I had a button
So, yeah.
that said heal.
This creature critically succeeds on the save and takes no damage.
That's annoying.
Oh, I'm not in the emanation. Damn it.
Are you not?
Bunk and
No,
just
you weren't.
outside.
Well, there you go. I tried. Okay, and that's three. Unfortunately, that's 3 actions. That's 12 healing for 3 actions. Doesn't really seem worth it, but still.
Case, all yours.
Dad was launched from his phone, but then the snack we did, it was we did a calm tea snack, so that he got to eat. Because I said to me,
Sorry, back in just 1 second. Hang on.
You can't travel on. She was like, they're not going to let you go. I said, Freddy's not eating cucumber on his own, but the rest of them eat crackers. And she went, oh yeah, good one. Like, good one.
Did you get to that in 1 action? Case.
Yeah, I have 30 feet.
Oh, nice.
He's a speedy boy.
Yeah.
This thing is fucking
Just
huge.
seeing as how Sam's not here, if you went, would that give you flanking with me?
I wouldn't be able to, I don't think.
Oh, maybe not.
He doesn't need flanking anyway.
What?
He can feint and then.
Yeah, he
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
off
cool.
guard no matter what.
I think we're about to get our asses handed to us, by the way.
We just run.
No. Well,
could
see what
just
it does first.
Yeah, it didn't hit me for that much damage, so.
True, but it only rolled like a 3. Oh, did you notice its save? It rolled 37 on its basic fortitude save.
Yeah.
That's plus 17 at a minimum.
I went up to her and said, oh, you had your appointment today, so you won't be done. Yes, I will.
No, yeah, plus 17.
I was gonna say, it shows as a green number, which I can't work out if that means it rolled a natural 20 or if it was just a critical success.
I think it just means it's a critical success, but I'm not 100%
At
sure.
which point, yeah, it probably has a roll of. It probably has a save of at least plus 18 on its fortitude save.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to do anything with fortitude again now.
But it tells me
I have
trying to
to
get
say-
this and fail on saves is unlikely.
Yeah. 3 action heal does not feel.
Reaction heal is great if you are surrounded by undead or
Yeah.
surrounded by your whole body. Like it's decent.
Yeah, spell. Actually, should that have been heightened?
No, you haven't got it heightened, right?
No, I haven't got it quite how heightened
You
works.
don't. Heightened is if you cast it at a higher rank.
with a
So-
and it's the spell.
So you only
the
have
slot
the
spells.
so if it yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially, you have to have spell rank slots and know it at a higher level to heighten it, unless it's a cantrip,
Yeah.
at which point it automatically
Yeah,
heightens.
that's what I was going to say. The thing that confuses me is that my cantrips are heightened.
Yeah.
But heal is not. Yeah. I could probably chose no better 6th level feat.
No, heal is good. Heal is really solid.
It's solid-ish, but again, for 12 points of healing, but that was 3 actions. I could have hit it once, raised my shield, and tried to recall knowledge on it or intimidate it in that
Drink a
time.
potion.
There, Mr. K's, and it's off guard.
This looks like. Actually, never mind, don't worry. I'm balancing. Because I know I'm going to hit, because I'm the best.
Ooh. That doesn't happen often.
I know I'm going to hit, because I'm the best.
No, not at all. That would not be how she is, but. Yeah,
That is
Okay.
she
Be
doesn't see
rough
us.
damage.
She doesn't speak that she's any different. Just
Thank God.
she'll come and guys.
Nice. So yeah, you hit it for 16 damage, slicing with the dueling sword, and yeah, you leave it off guard for everybody until the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
There's problems, so I'm imagining that she's going to come in and want to discuss
Bung.
everything I mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hero pointing that. Hero pointing it, hero pointing it. Yeah.
That's better. Nice, yeah, so you gain information on its weaknesses. You also get the effect of a successful recall knowledge.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, what is it?
Please let its name be Big Scary Skeleton Thing.
Why can I not? Yeah, sorry. This creature is this is a bone gladiator. Why is
Yeah,
it?
he was just like, no, she should come into me and say, I'm going to be shut up against. Yeah,
Showing up? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so you recognise this is a bone gladiator. These are unholy creatures. They're kind of remnants of battles. They're almost like the combined spirit of all the creatures that died in a battle or a location, individually, but also like the collective spirit of the battle itself as well. They're kind of weirdly natural occurring phenomena that happens when a kind of horrific fight or battle of some type took place. Any particular information you would like? Other than the fact of you already know it has no weaknesses, other than the obviously the ones that Winterberry's put on temporarily.
Yeah. What level is it?
This is a level 7 creature.
Easy.
Okay, and we level 5.
Yeah, easy.
Is that easy? I can't
There's
remember.
5 of us. We'll be fine.
You have defeated level +3 creatures before in your party.
Yeah, we're half dead.
If we've got a sacrifice Orin, we're a sacrifice Orin, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
I think it wants to eat a sea creature.
Well, we haven't got one of them, so.
Okay, fine. That's all the information I get, right? That's
Yes,
nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, cool, fine. I will tell everybody that this is something we don't really want to fight, but given they're not running away, I will think magic out. However, I'm not moving from the door.
Let's get a reflex save from this thing. That's failure. I'll take full damage.
Yeah. Burn.
Nice. Yeah, 17 damage you cast at that. Is it? Yeah, the fire sort of hits up against the bones. There's no noise from this creature, but you see it sort of reacts and turns in your direction somewhat. Ufrid. There's a big
Hello.
scary-
Am I currently inside this creature?
Yeah, yeah, just about. Yeah.
Do I have to move?
You can take a step for free.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't really want to waste an action moving, but fine. Yeah, I'll do that for free. I'm
Will trigger
going.
reactions.
What?
No, that'd be horrible. I take that.
If they're all going crazy, then you should
What?
Ignore me, it's fine.
Don't do this to me. I think I might do a thing, but it might be really stupid.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah, because that's bloody fortitude save,
No,
isn't it?
it's like a
Right.
special treat almost for the kids.
We worked out, we think we've worked out that its fortitude save is something ridiculous, like a minimum of plus 17. Which with a 21 DC, like from my spells, means like it's likely to succeed, which is not very exciting to waste a 3rd level or rank 3 spell on at that point. So I think I have a thing.
But not to me. But then B tells me. Don't know. You can come and tell me.
Yeah. So I am going to look up to the creature, and I say to it, "Hey, do you want to hear a joke? Why did the skeleton sit alone at the movies? Because he had nobody to go with." And I'm gonna trigger Bon Mot.
Is it okay for me to take away a hero point?
I don't
Yeah,
have one, so
Please think so.
I mean,
needed to.
You
I mean,
could
all
have
of
done
us.
a bone joke at least.
You can tell me it's not an insightful quip, and I don't get to do the ability if you want.
The reason it distracts it is because it goes, "I'm a skeleton. I've got a body." I think that might be ghosts you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but
Or maybe he distracts all of us as well.
The good news is that it's Uthrid who makes the quip and not Jake.
Yeah, that is true.
It does seem to have no effect.
I thought because it's mental, it might do nothing. Fuck.
I think it's because it was a bad joke.
Well, there goes basically all of my abilities because my entire character nearly is based on mental abilities. So yeah, that's not ideal. I'm going to. I'll do a lingering composition. I'll go for. We just want to avoid crits, so I'm going to go for rallying anthem, which is awful, and I fail. But everyone gets a bonus to their 80, and then I. What is the bonus to AC on that? Is it a status bonus? Yeah, so shield doesn't stack with it, right? Oh no, status bonus and circumstance bonus, they stack, right?
Yes, just two of the same type of bonus that don't, yeah.
Yep, at which point I will cast shield on myself. Yep.
Cool.
He's quite dead.
Winterberry.
Looking at our half-dead bard, I am going to battle medicine the bard.
Nice.
Is it still a treat wounds, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Be good. Be a good day.
I want to go at a DC 20 instead.
Yeah, it's so sad, isn't it? Yeah.
Nice.
It's fine.
It's a lot of healing for you, Fred.
Better than that.
Yeah, 23 healing for you, Fred.
Yeah, but the one
Well,
thing is that if she
is
does
it one action to
I don't believe
activate the serpent dagger?
Just you,
Yes.
right? Because I know you'll want to speak up for Sam, but
Well, I want to try it, so how do I do it?
yeah, but at the same time, she'll finish your shit.
You don't have to do anything extra. You just say you are activating it, and then the next time you hit with it, you potentially deal poison to the creature.
Was that one action, the battle medicine?
Yes. Yeah.
So I activate the dagger, and I will stab it with the dagger activated.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Miss. Well, the big reveal went.
Well, the
The-
once you activate poison on a weapon, it's active whenever you next hit with it. So it never goes
cool.
to waste as such.
That's good then. That's my go done.
Okie dokie, which makes it this creature's turn.
Yeah.
The first thing it is going to do is going to do a broad swipe, and it just pulls back. It's towering over all of you. It pulls back and swings its claws down, just in a circular motion. The first one targeting you, Kays.
You, that's as a whole, you're yeah, you're an
That's a
observation.
critical hit.
Yeah.
Ha!
Yeah, I don't think
26
I
damage
think it's mode.
is the absolute minimum that could have been. It rolled ones on both of its
But
dice.
the good thing is that the three of you are in together. I believe. So you've got each other. And then, but before
Can I reaction to that?
What reaction? Sorry.
I'm gonna take. I know it's only 6 of the damage, but I want to cast Protector's Sacrifice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You did the late last year. Yeah, I wrote down in the diary we did what?
And I will redirect. I know it's only 3, but I'll redirect it to me. So he takes 3 less damage.
Yeah, that's cool. So
Yeah, and then next year, Big will be on the alley.
takes that minus
And
3.
Scrubs on the way. Yeah,
three,
we're
three
gonna-
damage.
I don't know how helpful that will be to Kays, but
Yeah, so I think I did the late,
Three
you
less
did the
damage.
late, Michaela did the late,
And then as he continues swinging that claw around, the second one hits you, Winterberry. So you're next to him.
Hmm?
Let's see if you
No,
regret it or not. That's a hit.
we haven't got many kids anyway, so we can. But I'm going to try to sort out between everyone.
I will
But I'm not
use
sure
the
how to make it up.
retributive strike to try and
Frantic
alleviate that
I think
slightly.
last week, last year, I'll do the late. And I said, I'll be around on the late, so she'll go the early. I said, so he's got the
Yeah,
too.
managed to block some of that, reducing it to 12 damage for Winterberry.
It's
and
not
kick it
really
out.
the early.
Excellent. Am I allowed to step as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Although actually it feels wrong because where I wanted to step was down away from it, and I don't think that's in the spirit of the retributive strike because I've somehow leapt that way, so I won't bother. I will just hit it.
just step closer to me.
Oh, actually, to be fair, it actually says if the enemy that triggers it is outside of your reach, you.
Yeah, so maybe I can't even
So,
step.
yeah, it's already within your reach, I think. Yeah.
No.
Oh, damn it! Got to roll better than a 5. Okay.
That one's a miss, yeah. So yeah, swings its claws down, swings across Kay's the critical hit, then hits Winterberry, orange shield and a little bit of that. Then with its last action, it will swing over it as well.
We've got an 8 till 2 check. And
That was a miss.
They cross over for 2 hours. I'll
Alright.
land on all the rooms eating together. All the and then
Excellent. Well, I think this is
in the room. It's
probably.
the rooms are separate after eating.
I will use my defensive advance
Together. So we've got 2. So we're all
to
together. I'll be being Kyle, John.
move around to there.
Yeah. Also, what did you see in the shower? I thought it was really nice.
Although I know he's already off guard, I think, but
Yes, it is.
Alright.
that might help in the future. To move around to there, to raise my shield.
Absolutely not.
And then
Joe said to me, she
strike at it verily. Which at least is a hit.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine people.
It's not great, but a bit of persistent damage is always nice.
Yeah, and yeah, you feel that persistent damage come off as part of this as well.
Lovely. And then I've got one more action, and I will hit it again. Nice. Crunch, crunch into its kneecaps.
Yeah.
Smash it with all the stuff.
It's just not going to work, is it? Because
Case, it is your turn. Still off guard until the end of your turn.
I had not to come and tried to come and us cater poorly for her. And that's not because we don't want to send children there, but
Wait, to the end of my turn.
Yes.
I don't even know how to it work. No. Yeah, which I would have been. Could be not saying player ready that no. And B asked for this day, which was my eyesight, and B said to me, oh, you know what I mean? And I said, we don't need to go to sin. He comes to nurse around by Scotland, that's ridiculous. And I said, this today.
Case.
I said, like, actually, you must stop now, just always go today. And then he said, oh yeah, that James is actually quite blind. And she said, isn't there a
Yeah.
Nice. And then she looks around for, what are you trying to say here? And I said, who's she mean?
Well,
Oh, the one with the, well, she looks around. I like it was you being there, but she was going to say the one with funny eyes.
I'm going to start off with the magic, I think.
She went, oh, yes,
it's a fail. Take full damage.
Yeah. Am I right in thinking? Yeah. That I can boost, right?
Yes, you can. Yeah, because you were able to roll 1 dice.
I don't know, it's a lot of fun left in it. I know she's probably great, but I might.
Yep. And then, actually, I will just wait for him here again just to get some more information about this thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, you get a success on that. Additional information of your choice, I suppose.
How about it? Oh, apparently it has a weakness to fire according to this thing just popped up.
That's it doesn't naturally, but Winterberry's popped that.
Fine.
So it's currently got a weakness to acid, fire, and slashing, but it
Right,
doesn't,
but that's
doesn't
not-
usually.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just Winterberry's applied that as extras.
Cool. I thought it was weak 'cause I didn't have it before. I will have it's. Distances?
Yeah, so you can have a choice of resistances. You can have all resistances as it has without values, or you can just get one with a value.
All without.
Nice. Okay. It is resistant to cold damage, electricity, fire damage, piercing damage, and slashing damage.
Work a lot.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, I'll pass it on.
Now I am gonna hand a hero point to Ufrid for being stood next to this giant skeleton when it falls.
The bar is getting lower and lower for what gets you a hero point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is your turn.
Gonna give one to Uthred for trying his best.
For really giving it a good go.
Yeah.
Participation award.
Right, I'm dropping a courageous anthem because I think we have to go kill mode. It's there for 3 rounds. You said it's resistant to piercing and slashing, right?
Cold electricity, fire, piercing, and slashing.
But not bludgeoning, because
Bludgeoning.
it's well known that skelly men's don't like bludgeoning. So I am going to try to telekinetic projectile a piece of this broken table over here at its face.
Between the two students, we've
Yeah,
got nothing. We've got them on. But the thing is,
Well, for God's sake.
She's alright, she gets
My telekinetic projectile, as it turns out, scales really well because it's heightened to like +2 at this point because of level 5. But if I keep rolling shit on the dice, it's not.
since yesterday.
That's about average, right? That's not too bad.
It's not, yeah, but I want a big hit.
You'd like more, yeah.
You want K's numbers, really?
Yeah.
Okay, set a new record tonight. The numbers keep going up. Winterberry.
And something literally wrong, right?
I'll start by trying to stab it again.
Because she told you to come sound like you literally walked around If you look, yeah, because she got fun, I'm not going to you. Piss me off.
Oh, that failed.
That was a miss, but if you roll damage, it will still do the splash damage.
Oh, sorry, I was meant to stab it. I thought I said stab, I clicked the wrong one. Where I did the thing last time.
Okay, yeah.
I've got no information flask on me.
Okay, that's cool. I'm pretty sure that would still double check to make a difference. Oh yeah, it's still.
It's still missed.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's why I put the poison on the dag, but with Dimios around it. The crash. Next, I'm just gonna move and battle medicine K's. Oh, Max.
Huh?
I can. Do you want me to do a really risky heal on you, or just do a certain heal?
Oh. What happens if the risky heal goes wrong?
I damage you instead.
Oh yeah, just do the
Do the normal one. Okay.
Don't be a wimp.
No, do the risky one. Stick it in there.
yeah, do the risky
Stick
one.
it in there for now.
Hey,
Be worth it.
Nice.
I'm going to be coming in early.
25.
Hi.
But this is early. Is that okay?
Thank you.
there's 2 more levels than that I can try.
Yeah. Oh, no, literally, yeah.
Uh,
That only fails if I don't roll a 6 lower than a 6.
Right, this will, at the start of its turn, it will swipe its claws again. Where'd it go? It went K's, Winterberry, Ufrid last time, so it continues, just spins round in your direction, Tongue.
Lovely.
Swings the claws at you,
Oh, that's not great.
which is a crit hit.
Yeah. Do I want to use? I get to know how much damage. Ooh, golly, that's a lot of damage. 28 damage. Quick look at my shield. I can take it, so I will use my shield block just to christen that shield.
Maybe that's where peace sort of range a little bit.
Nice.
Oh, Chloe. Yeah, staff member Chloe. No, I want one.
So yeah, your shield is damaged for 20. You have a very good shield now. Your shield is still usable at that point. Continues swinging round and swings the claw at you, K's.
Also closing your windows. When I came back to nursery, I was like, she said to the windows in the car park, like, that's how much we're
15.
Oh, thanks for in. And then, only phone up for a student. I was like, fine. Because I thought first, it's like an malicious way.
And then, so it swings round, then it pulls back, pulls the claws back and stops for a second, and then just lifts both of its sort of fists up and slams down on top of you, Ufrid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but
Hey, sucker!
You see it coming, sort of dodge slightly and just dart out of the way as it just.
I'm
slams
untouchable,
down.
motherfucker.
The end of its turn, it's going to take some resistant damage.
I'm like Yoda in Attack of the Clones when he's fighting Count Dooku. I'm just fucking hopping all over the place. I'm on the walls.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah, and it also drops the
Yeah,
resistance
yeah,
damage.
perfect job.
Orin, it's your
Damn.
turn.
Well, let's give it
Please
some
tell me
more
there's not
resistant
enough
damage then.
points on the snowflake.
Start off with a fairly. I'm just going to return the blow that it gave me.
Yeah, nice. Roll some damage.
Again, that should be a little bit more damage because having hit it with piercing last time, realizing it was resistant, he adjusted his hand on the
Yeah.
mace and is able to use the
Full
Morning
damage
Star.
time.
Excellent. And then I think that's probably worth a second go. That's unfortunate. And then last action, I will raise my dented shield back up.
Okay, yeah.
I tried to drop some glue to that pants the other day. I was at work.
Okay, so it's your turn. You still have panache because you gained panache last turn, didn't use a finisher.
I was like, obviously being always it. And she said,
No, I thought he was finisher.
No,
I
you.
was like, sure.
No.
So, and nothing ever changed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you went to use a finisher and
Yeah.
missed. So actually, yeah, you are right. Yeah.
I've always seen
again.
a bloody
I was gonna
snowflakes
say.
that happen, you know, which is big as
I thought
well.
it seemed a bit weird that you started to have panache. I've never seen that happen to you before.
Yeah, nothing bad. It's all
Does
about-
it consume panache even if you miss with the attack?
Yeah, because you actually choose to use the finisher before declaring the attack.
Right. Okay.
Because some finishers, because like for instance, he's got the one that does trigger off a fail. So
Yeah.
that's why you have to like declare before you're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can't read this room at all. You know,
Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll do the unbalancing one again.
Yeah, that was it.
I do
Take some
think that
damage.
here it's harder for Keely. I think she's harder for Keely because she thinks Keely
The
won't
amount of
go back. Because
dice
that's
you
staying
roll
with
in
the
normal
world.
hits.
Keely sat down, she'll come in. I'm still not staying on. And Keely looked at her and went, no,
Yeah,
staying on.
15 damage with some resistance on there though.
Yeah, no one's gonna stay on. You did it.
And then yeah, it's off guard for everybody until the end of your next turn.
Like, I was in talks.
Okay.
You still have one action left.
Oh, I parry again.
Okay, you get on defensive. Bunk.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's actually at death's door. We're doing all right.
Yeah, we're fine.
Mm,
Just keep hitting it.
That's more like
well,
it.
fuck
Oh no, it's not.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take no damage from that.
Alas. Okay, I will. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to keep this abilities. I feel like there's a lot to learn to this guy.
Yeah.
Or not, actually. No, I think I've learned enough. That's my turn done. I did nothing.
Congratulations.
Oh, look, a butterfly.
Ufrid.
So I don't need to keep my other thing going because it's automatically going. Right, who did it try? It tried to hit me last time. It hit Tunk last time, and it tried to hit Kays last time.
Hit Tunk, did hit Kays, and then missed you.
Okay, Tunk's got his shield up already, right?
Yeah, Kays is also parrying with their
Kays has
sword,
got
using
parry
shield.
up, so has the circumstance bonus. So I'm going to cast shield on Winterberry in case he tries to hit him. And then I'm going to throw a different bit of table at him
Yeah,
from the other side because I
Cool.
feel like that's just for the fun of it.
yeah, that's fair. That'll do it.
Yeah, boy. That is a slightly better roll.
Yeah. You see.
Oh no, there's a 1 in there, right? So balance out.
You cast the shield, then telekinetically pick up some of the table, smash it up against, and as you do, you get a perfectly positioned hit. The table smashes up right through the sort of makeshift spine, and this whole pile of bones and skulls collapses down onto the ground in a sort of clattering and clashing as it all falls down. A few of the bones sort of crack and break as they fall down. But yeah, you successfully defeat this creature.
Woohoo!
That felt easier than it should have been somehow.
It stood in the corner, probably, yeah.
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
I think I think you've got to outweigh the scary picture and the sheer enormousness of its token versus.
Even level 7, like I don't know. I thought that'd be, I don't really know. I don't have a good handle on what level we can fight.
Well, how many experience points do we get? That's the
80
question.
experience points for that. So that was
80.
considered a moderate encounter.
Okay, fine.
A single creature that is 2 levels higher than you is considered to be like moderate. So that's just like a medium, like an average
Yeah.
fight.
I think that's probably fair. I mean, it crit hit K's and dealt 20 odd damage. Now it did roll quite low, but it wasn't.
No. Yeah.
It wasn't dealing out, and it was pretty easy to hit. It was surprisingly easy to hit.
In my head, a single creature of the same level as us would be moderate, but clearly I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Was there any mechanical thing to the fact that it was huge and we were small, apart from K's?
There are some things. So like you guys wouldn't be able to grapple it, for instance. You can't.
Fair.
You can only grapple a creature that's one size larger than you. So I think even K's couldn't have grappled this. Oh no, K's could have. K's could only because they have a feat that lets them do it. But yeah, normally you would not be able to grapple it. There's some modifiers to some sort of types of checks and stuff that will reference it, but in general, no. It's more like something larger might be like slower or less nimble and stuff like that.
That's fair.
I'm assuming, and this you might say that you can't tell. I'm assuming that Bon Mot didn't work because it's a mindless creature, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Can I, if we're out of initiative, right?
Yeah.
Can I try to like recall knowledge on it, see if I know anything about it? Because I'm a bit worried that it's an undead creature, right? They're not always done when they're done.
Hers wasn't a 3 out of 6. Huh? Yeah, these. That's a bit of a miss. Or she'll put stuff up that she's kind of already put in a moment. I'll talk about that. That's how it is. Also, it gets hard. That's the problem that I get up. That's what I mean by it. Say that I know everybody works bloody hard. And I know it's shit sometimes, but some of the things we do are not okay.
You'd think I'd answer this quickly, wouldn't you? But there we go, that's better. You roll. No, you don't recall anything. Oh, hang on, I'm looking at the wrong stat. There's different stats for this, isn't it? You actually have that, don't you? So in that case.
Yeah, no, they all. The main thing is the picture. Bit of context.
Yeah. What sort of information are you after?
Well, I want to know if it has any kind of ability that kind of would allow it to reanimate itself.
You did specify that. You sort of had a look at it. You've got a little bit of information that Bunk was able to recognise this as like a kind of a manifestation of what was left behind. It could depend on exactly what sort of brought a creature back or sort of caused the memory to linger around. In general, the general sort of lore tends to go that actually defeating one of these creatures kind of permanently sort of puts them at rest. It's kind of like one final defeat on top of the one they've already suffered that put them in this undead situation anyway. So yeah, hard to be absolute certain, but in general, it would not be normal for it to reoccur.
Okay, cool. I will pass that information on to the rest of the party, just so they know.
Orin is going to come round and we'll spend a moment congratulating Kays on another kill. And
what?
Oh, Zufrid.
For example.
I mean, congratulations, Kay.
Excuse me.
And I will lay on hands on Kays.
Yeah, you weren't that case.
Right, yeah. Oh, little Dylan, yeah. Yeah, please stay by in.
I am going to cure wounds myself.
I'll show you the tomorrow.
Whilst they're healing up, I'll start looking around the room for any
can see
loots.
Yeah, do a little secret
Alright.
perception check.
Not on a micro or anything. I'll show you that tomorrow.
Once this healing has taken
And
place.
also, just for you for the night, maybe come and log into your on farm tomorrow on my laptop.
I will
Austin, I can have a look through it,
also treat wounds.
I think.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, I'll get that. Yeah, just so I can have a look at it. Because I've never seen what it looks like, just so I can have a little look on it. Mostly. Okay, cool. Thanks for the challenge. See you later.
So, yeah, you guys can resolve your treat wounds. In the meantime, Ufrid, yeah, well, these guys are spending sort of 10 minutes sort of dealing out some healing around the place and everything. You, excuse me. You find a number of things around. So there are those sort of plaques with the creatures' heads on. So there's ones you saw. You see each of them has like a small little like a little plaque underneath of each of them. They all seem to contain dates on them, all of which are within you notice are within like a 10-year period of one another.
Okay.
They all seem to be dated between 4235 and 4244.
Oh, that sounds like important numbers for a note taker to write down.
Yeah, say that again. 4235 and
Yeah, 44. I did put it in the
44.
chat as well.
Okay.
What year are we now?
We're at 800 and
7165.
7165. Okay,
Yeah.
so 3,000 years ago, ish.
And then
Can't be right.
excuse excuse me. Yeah, you spot a few other things. So first of all there's a number of doors around this room. So there are 3 doors on the western wall. One door to the south, and then just next to that door to the south there is also the room just seems to carry on a corridor going south, down which you can just make out some stairs towards the bottom. The other thing in particular sort of grabs a bit of your attention focus is this what you recognise immediately as a teleportation circle, the runes of the teleportation circle on the eastern side of the room. This one very similar to ones you've seen in the past, but there's a few additional bits actually about this one that sort of stand out to you. In particular, you notice there's as well as the sort of the magical runes around it, there's actually some writing in Aklo in amongst these runes. Let me where did I put yeah, that was it. Yeah, so there is some writing in Aklo, which you are able to translate. It just reads Challenger.
Ooh.
On this around here.
Yeah, on the teleportation circle itself. Yeah,
Does it seem to be active?
it is.
Oh.
Challenger, nice.
Well, this floor is called the arena, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe this was the place to do the fights. It doesn't seem right. It seems like the place that maybe this takes you to.
Maybe this takes you to where the place happens, where this is where the challengers go, right?
Do you think challengers get ready here and go out here to the arena, or do you think
I
they
think
come
so.
in?
I think that takes us to the arena, and I
I think
really
that's
want to
it.
step on it.
Yeah,
So
I so want to step on it.
Who's left on it?
Yeah,
How are we all feeling?
Ill.
I am stepping on
Oh,
it.
Tunk is hurt. No, wait, I stop you.
I'm reasonably injured, but not as injured as my brother.
I'm seriously injured, and we need to spend
Yeah,
some time healing.
Tunk is in a lot of pain. We should at least
Someone failed their
wait an hour or
Queen's
so.
check.
You don't need that.
I
No, I was just getting ready. I'm just about to start the healing. Definitely, that's definitely what happened. Yeah. So after 10 minutes, I'm now ready to start the healing. Oh, and actually, before I start the healing again, I will. Actually, Kays, what you want?
Jesus. I'm gonna lay on
Actually-
hands on Tunk because Kaze is basically already healed up.
He's not. But and at the same time, I'm going to lay on hands on my brother if he'll allow me.
Yeah, that was all the item. That was all the sort of items of interest you found, by the way, Alfred. Otherwise, it's just sort of this various sort of skeleton
Okay.
bows, but no other objects or anything of any kind of note you find.
Fair enough.
Actually, focus point. Cast. Oh, I did. There we go. That's a bunk. So that's after my first 10 minutes of getting ready to heal Kaze. I get my focus point back, and then I'll spend another 10 minutes.
You guys are ridiculously good at healing. Like, considering that was a relatively tough fight for some of you, like now pretty much everyone other than other than Orin is like healed.
I will spend my last focus point again on him, and I will meditate to get one back.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just lay on hands him again. Did that roll healing that time?
I don't know, because I was.
No, you
Doing
just
this
hit the roll
and check
healing button. Yeah.
Well, it literally, I had to press it and they ran out. It confused me.
It's just multiple things in chat at once. Yeah.
Okay, that's better. I'm now. Kaze and I are back at full, and I've got my focus point back.
Nice, healthy party.
I don't have my health well one back because I haven't meditated.
Um, I think standing on the teleport circle is a really bad idea.
I
I think
know,
it's a bit
but
fun.
I think it'll be fun as well, and I really want to do it.
I don't think it's a good idea. Charlie thinks it's a terrible idea, but Bunk thinks it's fun.
We've just nearly died so many times.
What's one more between friends?
Well, my worry is
It
that
ain't an adventure if you don't nearly die.
we might not nearly die.
No, so it might be fine.
I kind of look at Uthrid and I go to step on it because, like, we've just healed up and that's what our plans were.
Oh, I'm just as up for getting on it as anyone else. Like, I'm pretty good in terms
Yeah,
of like
step on it.
spells and stuff like that. So I will step on it as soon as you do.
We're leaving one person behind.
If as Bunk steps forward, I want to grab his arm.
Yeah,
Can we activate it?
I'm gonna carry on pulling forward.
I'm going to pull you back for a second, just long enough for it to automatically activate. It'd be fun if they get a nice round on their own.
So who's stepping onto this?
I'm trying.
Me and Uthrid have done it. How do you
Which
activate it?
Yeah, Windspirit and Uthrid stepped onto it. Bunk and I are currently having a little tussle over it.
What are you doing, Kaze?
Well, I would normally just go whatever has more people, but it's equal, so
Jump on,
Choose.
Kaze.
Well, to be clear, I'm trying to go on it. So if you consider that to be sort of like a vote for going on it, then that's another person. As you get on it, I'll turn to my brother and I'll say something along the lines of, "We're a team now. The team should stick together. Come on."
If
Well,
you
hard.
die, I'm not telling Mum, and then we'll step on together.
Yeah.
Oh wow, do I pull a 10-minute early cliffhanger?
I was gonna say
I
that
think you
feels
probably
like
should.
a decent time to stop, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
then we
yeah,
lose 10 minutes.
you all step onto the yeah, everyone steps onto this. And as you do, so you've encountered a few of these teleportation circles around. You've not used any of them. You have not come across any activated ones until now. As you step onto it, everyone steps on, and there is a sort of shimmering blue beam sort of overtakes yours, almost sort of blinds your vision temporarily. And as the light sort of fades, you sort of, it's overwhelmed for a second, like the brightness. As it sort of fades back down and it's gone, you can feel the difference in air quickly, like you're in a different environment. You turn and you look at one another, and the first thing you spot, each of you, as you look around the party, has some glowing runes on each of your foreheads, which none of you recognise or can read, other than Ufrid. As you look around the other members of the party, you can see each of them have these runes on their foreheads, glowing in a just a dull blue glow. Each of them reading in Aklo the word Challenger.
Nice.
And then as you turn to look around you, I'll tell you what you see in a week's time.
Oh, this bit of a mistake.
It's not a mistake, it's fine.
It probably was a mistake.
No.
But, you know what Bob Ross says?
There's no such thing as a mistake, just happy little accidents.
It is the first room on our left.
And this is the left,
True,
yeah.
Exactly. That was a nice bit of my motivation for wanting to go on it. And it hasn't stood us wrong yet.
Yet.
Oh dear.
Cool. Yeah, we'll pick that up next week. Just in time for a Christmas TPK.
Hey. Oh no! I'm not here next week.
Oh, you're not?
No. Fuck! You're gonna kill us all whilst I'm not here.
Well, at least you got a meat shield.
Considering what we're stepping into, I have every faith that you guys can play Uthrid as faithfully as possible. If he dies, he dies. But you do what you please.
It'll be fine. It'll be.
Yeah. I ended up getting tickets to the Liverpool Southampton Carabao Cup game.
Nice. Yeah.
So I'm going over for that. So that should be very good fun.
Delay it a day.
I originally was like, oh no, I don't think I'll be able to go. To like all my friends from work were like, oh yeah, we got tickets. Let's go, and got like enough tickets for it. I was like, no, I can't do that. It's a Wednesday night. They're like, I'm sure it'll be fine. Like it's one Wednesday night, and now we're gonna. And now we're all gonna die. Fuck.
You'll be fine.
Right, we're paying 2 weeks time instead.
Yeah. So if that doesn't, when we do die next week because you're not there,
yeah,
then I don't think you can play in the in-person game because it would be too awkward for you to turn up there, Jake.
Yeah, that's fair. Tell you what, just because of that, I won't come.
Jake already isn't coming for that game.
Oh, that's.
I'm not around that. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Bloody hell, Jake.
I know it's a letdown, really.
Just